I want you to know, none of these people actually exist. That's what the media would have you believe. Conservatives that are African American. Some are there any Democrats here? Are there any? Yes. Maurice, and
not the lone.
And Reverend, what is your name? What is your name?
Harry Jackson.
Harry Jackson, how are you? And you're a Democrat.
Right. I'm a registered Democrat in a predominantly Democratic state. If you want to vote that counts, it's going to be in the primary. But I am a conservative based on my Christian faith.
Okay.
And the social issues of our day. I believe they most align with Christianity, the conservative approach to the world. And I like the idea that there are principles that you should guide yourself by, and the value of the individual is, I believe, intrinsically a Christian value.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
A Republican being a conservative. The only way black people were ever able to triumph is because of conservative values, which is directly linked to Christianity. Had we been liberals during the civil rights movement, nobody would have done anything.
Right. Okay.
We've been all waiting on everybody. Oh, you gonna do something?
So hang on. I want to play. I'm gonna play some audio tape, and then I just want to ask you guys, watch this and read this and listen carefully. This is from Detroit. Tell me where this comes from, because I don't even recognize this attitude. Play this.
Why are you here?
To get some money.
What kind of money?
Obama money.
Where's it coming from?
Obama.
And where did Obama get it?
I don't know. His stash. I don't know. I don't know where he got it from. But he giving it to us to help us. We love him. That's why we voted for him.
I mean, free money. Where does that? Where does that attitude? How do you get there?
Well, it's been baked into us over the years. I think education is probably the biggest piece that plays in it. We're trapped in our schools, trapped in these bad neighborhoods, kids walking through metal detectors, learning about gun battles and gang banging and sex and dancing and things like that, and not putting the real focus on education. If they ever go back and start looking at what our core is, when I grew up, my folks stressed education, stressed learning about why we were giving our votes to the Democrats and so on and so forth. And I think that education is a word.
But here's the other thing about that.
Hang on.
Here's the other thing about that, because when I saw that a few weeks ago, as you said, my head was going to explode. But this is what's going on in a lot of urban communities, which is very unfortunate. And we have a president in the White House who is pushing plantation politics. That's what I call it. You're going to have more of this, with people standing around waiting to be helped. These people were waiting for money to pay their utility bills.
Yeah, I think this is. Don't get me wrong. Right. I don't think this is. I think this is in the inner cities. Hang on just a second. I think this is in the inner cities, but I don't think this is a black problem. This is a black-white problem. This is going to happen all across the country.
It's an American problem.
The policies that Obama is pushing, I call them plantation politics. He's pushing for cap and trade, for example, which is a tax on energy. These people were standing in line to get money to pay their utility bills. He said that energy prices will skyrocket through my cap and trade plan. Now, how is that helping anyone? How is that helping the economy?
First of all, my name is Brandon Bryce, and I'll tell you how it's happening. I'm a community organizer in Harlem, and I'm actually from Motown, Detroit. The problem is that we have got to get in the communities. This is a grassroots issue. We got to talk about this issue with the average everyday American in these low-income communities. And moving forward, we have to break down what cap and trade means. Most Americans don't understand what cap and trade means. They understand that their energy bill or their heating bill is going to rise, and that is a direct issue with the African American community.
Wait a minute, but in the lower income communities, there is a whole program within the cap and trade bill where you're going to get a subsidy.
Right, you're going to get a
so it doesn't matter. You're going to get it for free.
That's what they say.
The average person don't understand that.
I think for me, the reason I opposed Barack Obama from the beginning and the reason I still oppose him is this. My mother is from the Soviet Union. I was actually born in the USSR. My grandfather was a lifelong member of the Communist Party of the USSR. My grandfather's policies, God bless his soul, are the exact same policies as those of Barack Obama. And there is no way I will come to America where I can be anything I want to be. All I have to do is try and have a guy running for the White House and who is now in the White House who says, listen, all you have to do is sit back, relax, and we are going to redistribute your wealth. That is nonsense. I mean, people who want that need to move to France, to Cuba, to wherever.
You go back to Russia?
Not here.
Right here, ma'am. I'm sorry, I can't see your name from here. Shakira, how are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Good.
My name's Shakira. I grew up in the Bronx. So I'm going to talk about, one, where that type of mentality is coming from, and then how it ties into socialism. That mentality comes from everybody gets help. The banks don't have any money. Obama goes into his stash, and they have money now. So it's very easy for someone to see, well, see, when the banks were broke, he helped them. I'm broke, you'll help me. That's where that type of thought is coming from. So that's an embarrassment to really think that money magically appear. But that comes from, that's how that the idea that government somehow makes things happen. That they make money come out of nowhere. When people need it, it appears.
Hold on just a second. What did you just say?
I said these policies are racist.
They are racist. Thank you. Thank you.
Wait.
Thank you.
Wait. Slow down. Go ahead.
We have to expose the diabolical agenda of liberalism. It's corrupting the black community. I used to also think it was just well-intentioned but misguided. When you read a statistic that shows you that 90% of black children are going to, at some point in their life, receive food stamps, and the liberal platform supports this, but rejects and opposes the idea of giving black kids vouchers to go to a better school and lift themselves
that was
out
one of the first things Barack Obama did. Hang on.
How can you not be a conservative? And the more we expose the evil and the cruelty that liberalism is, then people will start to wake up. This woman is a slave.
Hold on.